Shalom, Barak the Yahweh, Barashim, Yahweh Shai, Barashim Rakakadash. All praises and glories definitely do, especially in the times we're living in. Much respect to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and to all the brothers out there doing the work. I say Shalom. All right, this lesson is going to be a short, quick lesson. All right, and I'm going to title it, To Whom Shall He Teach Knowledge? All right, and that comes from here. Isaiah 28:9, whom shall he teach knowledge, and whom shall he make to understand doctrine? All right? And what doctrine are we talking about? This doctrine here, the Holy Scriptures. There's truth, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Whom we're going to teach? Them that are weaned from milk. All right? Those that don't know, and that hopefully hearken onto the word. And if they hearken onto the word, then hopefully they're of the hopeful elect, all right? And draw from the breast, all right? That milk, all right? And again, when we all come into these scriptures, we come in having no knowledge, okay? Again, you cannot come into this, with your cup already full. Your cup has to be emptied, or half full, so that you're able to absorb and take in this new knowledge. And again, I believe, the famous Bruce Lee was very high on that. All right, and you've seen that philosophy through many other people. All right, that's been brought out. Again, your cup, cannot be full if it's already full of information. It's full of what? Corruption. It's full of the deceptions and lies. All right? So, you're not going to be able to receive this knowledge. All right? It's not going to be absorbed by you. So your cup either has to be emptied or at least half full. All right? So that you have room to take in this truth, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Because again, he that believeth in me, all right, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. All right, those living waters are what? Again, this truth, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures. All right. All right, so verse 10, for precept must be upon precept, upon precept, upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. You understand? In other words, this book is not read like a novel. I'm sure many people do that. But then the mysteries of the scriptures, are not revealed unto them. All right? And it doesn't matter whether they be Israelite or not. Again, the secrets are revealed unto his servants, the prophets. All right? Okay? Let's see here. Let's see here. Give me a minute. Let's go to Amos. It's in Amos 3:7. All right. Surely the Lord God will do nothing but revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. See that? Okay? So, and in other words, you have to get into the dark sayings, okay? The parables, all right? And it is through that and the prophecies that you will eventually get your understanding. And it's all done, again, as we read, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. So as we're here in Amos, and we read this, like for example, give me a minute. All right, this is 1 Corinthians 14:32, and we just read that the Lord revealed his secret unto the servants, the prophets. Now we're in 1 Corinthians 14. You see that? This is how you jump precept to precept, all right? And the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets. You see that? All right? And I'll give you one more. All right? Give me a minute. Now let's jump to Colossians 1:26. Even the mystery which have been hid from ages and from generations, but now is made manifest, which means brought to light, to bring forth. All right, it's made known to who? His saints. Who are his saints? Okay, go to another precept. Psalms 148 and 14. All right, he, right, Yahweh also exalted the horn of his people. Who are his people? Well, it's going to tell you. All right, horn meaning power. All right, he exalted. This is what the Lord is doing right now. He's raising up the Israelites, the Negro, Latino, Native American, starting with his elect, because that's who he's dealing with, and that's who he's coming back for. He's raising up the horn, the power of his people, all right, the praise of all his saints. You see that? So now you know who the saints are. Even the children of Israel are people near unto him. See that? And you see how we did that? Precept upon precept upon precept. Let's further give you understanding about precepts. Psalms 119, 104. All right. All right. I'll start at 103. How sweet are thy words unto my taste. What words? These scriptures. All right. This truth, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Sweeter than honey to my mouth. It's also bitter, people, because the Lord is about a balance. All right. So when you get the truth, you get the good and the bad. You understand? All right. An example of that would be what? The bad would be like the curses. Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. You understand? And that would be, let's say, from verse 15 through 68. That would be the negative, the bad. But the good is right there also, Deuteronomy 28 from verse 1 through 14. All right? That will tell you the blessing that we are going to be getting in the kingdom. You understand? All right? Because the Lord is a balance, and that plays out all through the scriptures. All right? And he tells you about that in Proverbs 11:1. An unjust weight is abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. Okay? And he, like I said, he gives you many examples of that. All right? There's a time, to love. There's a time to hate. There's a time of peace, a time, for war. You understand? Okay? He killeth and he maketh alive. All that. It's all a balance. Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do these things. What is that? All a balance. Right? All right, let me continue here. And through thy precepts I get understanding, therefore I hate every false way. So you see that? It is through thy precepts that you get your understanding. All right, when you build your house, you don't build it on sand, you build it on a solid foundation. Now, Yahweh Shai is that rock. Again, but for you to get the understanding of the scriptures, you go from precept to precept to precept. All right, and what does that give you? That understanding that you need. All right, 2 Timothy 2:15. Study to show thyself approved unto the God power, Yahweh Shai, a workman that needeth not be ashamed, rightfully dividing the word of truth. How do you do that? Through your precepts. All right? 2 Peter 1:10. Wherefore, brethren, give diligence to make thy calling and election sure. You see that? All right. For if ye do these things, ye shall never fall. There you go. And again, ultimately, it's not through the calling, all right, being diligent of calling. It is based on your faith. It is faith. Faith by grace are ye saved. All right. There you go. All right. Proverbs 4:7. Okay. Actually, we'll start at Proverbs. We'll start at Proverbs 9 and 10. All right. Then we'll go to 4 and 7. Fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. See that? And the knowledge of the holy is understanding. See that? So you have to come into the understanding. The only way to do that is through your precepts. All right. But it all starts with fear of the Lord, Yahweh. That is the beginning of wisdom. All right. Now let's go to Proverbs 4 and 7. Wisdom is the principal thing. So therefore, get wisdom. How do you get it? Through these scriptures. All right. It all starts with fear of the Lord. And with all thy getting, get understanding. All right. So understand this, people. Again, this is like a puzzle. All right. A treasure hunt. All right. And you have to find the pieces. Okay. And put the pieces together. And then eventually what? Now you have the whole picture. All right. Now it's clear to you. Now it's made manifest to you. You understand? All right. That's how you come into this light. All right. All right. Colossians 2 and 8. And I'll have a precept and then we'll close out. All right. Colossians 2 and 8. All right. So beware lest any man spoil you through his philosophies of vain deceit, after the tradition of men, all right, after the rudiments of the world, all right, and not after Yahushua the Mashiach. And again, I got time. Let's go over to 1 John, all right, because it says here, right, and not after the rudiments of the world, all right. Don't be deceived, okay. So first, let's go to Ephesians. Let's go to Ephesians 5 and 6. All right. Again, let no man deceive you with vain words. All right. Stay away from these man-made religious ideologies. Okay. Philosophies like Kemet, whatever. All right. Because you're not Hamites. All right. You're not black. All right. No one is. Okay, for because of these things cometh the wrath of the God power upon the children of disobedience. You see that? Like 2/3 of Israelites that won't hearken unto the word of the Lord. So they shall remain, all right, in the congregation of the dead, which means spiritually and mentally dead. They're going to be cut off and die on this side. Of course, they'll come back in the kingdom as children of the elect. They'll be reborn. All right, and let's close out in 1 John then. All right, let's do that. All right, this is to close out. All right. The Lord warns you, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. You understand? You have to hate this place because, again, this is not your rest. All right? Because this is Esau's kingdom, and this kingdom is built on deceptions and lies, wickedness. This place is nothing but darkness. All right? Because the world lieth in wickedness, as you read in, John, 1 John 5:19. All right? The whole world lieth in wickedness. For all that is in the world, the lust, all right, of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but of the world. And the world passes away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of the God power abideth forever. There you go. I'm out. I'm out to the next one. Shalom.